Hey, good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Tonya, Lady T. And it's Tuesday morning. I am feeling 100% better. Let me tell y'all. You front if you want to, but sometimes drugs, honey, drugs, prescription, legal drugs, honey, will do the trick and get you right on back together. Oh my God, I feel so much better. My shoulder is feeling, like a new shoulder. Anyway, I'm going to talk about something that I normally don't talk about. It's in relation to this situation going on with Usher. Now, for those of you who don't know and are not following, the news, he is being sued in open court, of course. A young lady, after one of his concerts, this is way back in the day, she met him after one of his concerts and she had sex with him. It was consensual. It wasn't anything where he raped her and nothing like that. They were both adults and it was consensual sex. However, she later found out that he had herpes. Now, this particular lady that's suing her, this is a different woman, totally different woman that supposedly he paid hush money to and paid for all her doctor bills. He had sex with one woman and she, contracted the herpes, and he paid her doctor bill and I guess gave her $1 million of shut your pie hole, about it. Well, that of course leaked out in the press. Well, we've got a new lady again on the scene, which said that she, had sex with him and she did not contract herpes. However, she would have never put herself in that position had he disclosed, or had he, according to her, he was in the know, because again, now he done paid this other woman hush money and now that came out in the media. So now she is suing him because he put her in harm's way and didn't, because she said her health and all that is important to her, and she would have never slept with him had she known, had he disclosed. And I guess there's some laws, if you've got a communal disease, which that's what herpes is. It's a communal disease and part of environmental health. And like I said, for whatever reason, she is now suing him because of the jeopardy he could have put her life into. So here's my question, and all that is all is fair in love and war, or is sex, lies, and videotape, whatever you want to call it. And perhaps there is a law or a moral or ethical standard that one should take when you're going to be having sex, raw sex, meaning sex without protection, i.e. rubber, IUD or whatever. But let me just say this. And I'm really just speaking to women in general. And outside of all the legal stuff, okay? So please hear what I'm trying to say, because I say this to young ladies in mentorship all the time. You have to assume the risk when you lay down with a man unprotected. I don't care if they're a celebrity, non-celebrity, the ditch bank worker, or the candlestick maker. You have to assume the risk that there are going to be 3 things that will occur. Number 1, he going to bang your brains out and break your back in, and it's going to be good. Okay? Number 2, you're going to get pregnant. And number 3, you may wake up with a STD. Those are the 3 things that you need to assume that will happen when you're having unprotected, raw, butt naked, wild, sweaty back, sweaty foreheads. Look, we're grown here, y'all. We can talk this way. You're gonna have to assume those are the 3 things that are gonna happen. So, I get it, the legal aspect of it. But what if it was no name, no money Jerome that gave you a baby, broke your back out, or gave you a disease? Perhaps maybe you press criminal charges. But I'm sorry, ladies. Let's just, can we be real? Can we talk about it? You hold the keys to your goodies, your pocketbook, and your candy bar. So please understand that, granted, should we all have a recourse? I understand your health and all that, but I'm sorry. You are still responsible for your temple. You are still held accountable for what you let enter and exit your temple. So I guess my thing is, you suing the man for the woulda, coulda, shoulda? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not seeing it in a different way. I just feel like, you know, why are you suing the man? You didn't contract it. I know it was a health scare now that this other lawsuit has leaked out and you found out about it. So I guess now you want your payday. But I'm sorry, you still have the responsibility to make sure that you are in control of what you do with your body. It takes two to tango. So you are partially to hold accountable for the situation you got yourself in. Again, he didn't force you. It was consensual. It wasn't like it was a date rape type deal. He forced you. No, you were a willing participant. It was Usher. It was after one of his shows. He done grinded and hard and slow grinded and fast grinded on that stage. And here it is. You had an opportunity to sleep with a celebrity. So let's just not play those games that, you know. And I'm not saying that anybody should have the license or carte blanche to just treat you any kind of way just because you consent to sex with someone. They can't, once you consent, that don't mean that they can just, throw you up against the wall. I get all that. And again, I'm not saying all of that. I'm talking about entering into. You got to think. Think before you jump on it. Think before you jump on it. That's all I'm saying. Think about the consequences that this road would lead you down if you decide to participate and partake in that type of activity, no matter who it is. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say this morning. Anyway, y'all, it's Tuesday, like I said, and we got, 3 more days to get it done. Then we're back at the weekend. But anyway, love you. God bless. And may the peace of the Lord be with you.